Archangel Michael says, the silence around you is not ordinary anymore. Shadows are shifting and hidden doors are beginning to open that were once locked tightly. A powerful figure, someone wealthy beyond your imagination, is already thinking about you, preparing to step into your path at a time you least expect. This is not a coincidence. Destiny is arranging a meeting that will change the foundation of your life. The air around you may feel heavier, almost charged because the energy of this person is already close. Their presence, though hidden for now, is not far away. The name they carry is etched in gold, beginning with a single letter that keeps circling in your thoughts. Pay attention. This first letter is no accident. It is the anchor of their identity, and soon it will no longer be concealed. Suspense surrounds you like a veil because this person is already moving, already aligning the steps toward you. The wealth they hold is not just material. It carries influence, respect, and unseen opportunities. Their decision to approach you is not out of chance, but out of recognition of something deep within you. They see light where others overlooked it, and that draws them even closer. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. You may have felt whispers in your spirit, subtle signs in dreams, repeated initials, or even hearing a name that refuses to leave your thoughts. These are not random occurrences, but confirmations from above that something is unfolding. Archangel Michael says, stay still in faith because what belongs to you cannot be delayed any longer. Imagine doors opening in places you thought you'd never enter. Imagine conversations with people of power who speak your name with honor. This is the level of influence the wealthy one carries. And soon their recognition of you will place you on the path you were meant to walk. The suspense is heavy because wealth often moves in silence until the final moment of revelation. You won't see it coming from the usual places. It will appear suddenly like lightning splitting the sky. The letter of their name is a clue. When it appears before you, it will feel like a spark inside your chest. Their admiration of you is rooted in something deeper than appearances. They are drawn to your resilience, your spirit, your quiet strength that even in storms remained unshaken. This is why they are preparing to step closer. Their wealth is not for flaunting but for building, for lifting you higher. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, the world may not see it yet, but heaven already knows this connection is written. You were never meant to struggle without recognition. The time of being overlooked is ending. Soon the wealthy one will stand where others abandoned you, and their presence will silence every doubt. You may sense their nearness in strange ways. A song lyric, a message, or a face that lingers in your vision. Do not ignore these nudges. They are signs guiding you closer to the moment of truth. Even the winds seem to carry their initials, whispering them around you until you cannot escape the feeling. Archangel Michael says the timing is critical and it will not be delayed. This person has already made preparations, silently removing barriers so they can step into your life without resistance. Their wealth will not intimidate you. It will embrace you, protect you, and elevate you into a life where your light shines without interruption. But be cautious. Envy walks close whenever blessings prepare to land. Not everyone around you will celebrate when this person arrives. Some will show their true faces, exposing jealousy that was always there but hidden behind smiles. Type A men to get blessing. 555. The wealthy one sees through all of this, and that is why they move in silence. They want to approach you in a way that shields you from betrayal and prepares you for the greatness ahead. Their name starting with that one powerful letter will soon be spoken directly to you. You are not mistaken for feeling the pull in your heart lately. The uneasiness, the restless nights, the sense that something big is near, it is all confirmation. This person is already walking closer. Their footsteps echoing in the unseen, soon to collide with yours. Your life will no longer be the same once this door opens. Conversations will shift. Your environment will change and opportunities will begin to chase you instead of you chasing them. Wealth will not just be about numbers. It will be about influence, access, and freedom. Suspense continues to build because heaven is not revealing the full picture yet. You are being positioned step by step. So when the moment comes, you will recognize it without hesitation. The wealthy one carries a name that resonates like thunder, and its sound will shake something inside of you when you hear it. Tape to get blessing. 666. The night carries whispers you cannot ignore anymore. It feels as though the air itself is guiding you to stay alert, for something extraordinary is about to unfold. The wealthy one is circling closer, and the initials of their name will soon be like fire written across your destiny. Every blessing comes wrapped in mystery, and this one is no different. Their presence is not loud but deliberate, measured, and full of hidden purpose. They are watching from a distance, carefully waiting for the perfect time to step forward. The suspense will not leave you, because the closer this person gets, the more you will sense their energy. It lingers in your chest like a quiet storm ready to break open. And when it does, nothing will ever be the same again. Archangel Michael says, "Remain steady, for the wealth that is coming toward you is not just coins or papers. It is a life-shifting blessing. You will stand in places that once felt impossible. And the letter at the start of their name will be the key that opens this divine door." Type Amen to get blessing. 777. You have been overlooked for far too long, but heaven has taken note. The wealthy one is chosen as an instrument to lift you higher than your enemies ever thought possible. They carry resources that will wipe away years of struggle in a single stroke. Their heart is not blind to your battles. They feel the weight of what you endured. And that is why their focus on you is unwavering. This is not charity. It is recognition of who you truly are and what you carry inside. The wealthy one sees beyond surface illusions. They see potential, vision, and light that cannot be dimmed by the shadows of envy. That is why they are stepping forward, determined to give you what was always meant for you. The suspense is deliberate because heaven wants you to be alert. The initials of their name will soon fall into your lap, whether through a message, a sound, or an encounter that feels predestined. And when it happens, your heart will know without a doubt. Type Amen to get blessing. 888 The world may laugh now, but laughter will turn to silence when this wealthy one arrives. Those who doubted you will be forced to witness your elevation. The tables are turning and you will rise in a way no one can stop. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself inwardly. Do not fear wealth, influence, or recognition because these are not enemies when aligned with divine timing. This person carries both power and compassion, and that is why they have been sent toward you. You may already be experiencing strange signs, their initial appearing in random places, your thoughts being pulled toward names that match, or even feeling a sudden pull when certain letters appear before you. None of this is random. It is preparation. Their name will begin to echo in your life like a song. The letter that begins it will shine like a signal from heaven confirming everything I am telling you now. Suspense is heavy, but so is destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You are not being left behind. You are being prepared. Every delay has been for protection. Making sure when the wealthy one steps in, no enemy can sabotage the blessing. They carry not just wealth, but a purpose that connects directly with yours. Their influence will open gates that were bolted shut against you. Their respect will silence every mocking voice that doubted you. This person has faced their own journey, and that is why they value yours. They know what it means to be unseen, and they cannot ignore the light they see in you. That is why they are determined to come closer. The suspense is intentional because heaven wants you to stay awake and alert. The letter at the start of their name is already a clue. And once it is spoken into your reality, every chain will break. Type Amen to get blessing. 1111 The road before you is no longer ordinary. It carries the sound of footsteps moving toward you. Every moment feels heavier because the wealthy one is no longer waiting. They are approaching. Their name starting with that letter is already circling your spirit like a coded message. Archangel Michael says, this suspense is not meant to torment you, but to prepare you. Your heart is being trained to recognize the moment of revelation. The wealthy one is not just a visitor. They are a divine assignment. You may feel restless in your sleep lately, as if dreams are trying to show you signs. Faces appear, names surface, initials glow brighter than everything else. This is the universe's way of guiding your attention toward what is already written. The silence surrounding this wealthy person is intentional. They are powerful enough to move in ways unseen by the crowd. Soon they will break the silence, and when they do it will be undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing. 1212 The wealth they carry is not just stored in banks or locked in safes. It is alive. It carries connections, authority, and opportunities others could only imagine. And now it is aligned toward you. The initials of their name keep pressing into your path. Maybe you saw it written randomly on a wall. Maybe in a message that caught your eye. Maybe in a conversation overheard. That was no accident. The suspense is building because destiny is not revealed in one flash. It unfolds layer by layer just enough for you to hold on. And each layer is confirming that the wealthy one is near. Their presence will shift your entire environment. Where there was lack, there will be abundance. Where there was rejection, there will be honor. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313. The moment of their arrival will silence even the loudest voices of envy. No one will be able to deny what is happening because it will be too powerful to ignore. Their wealth carries a weight that shakes everything it touches. They are not approaching you out of chance. They are guided, almost pushed toward you by forces greater than themselves. They cannot resist this calling because you are marked for this connection. Archangel Michael says, "Prepare your spirit, for when their name is spoken, it will carry an energy that shifts your entire being." That single letter at the start of their name is more than a clue. It is a seal of destiny. This suspense is like a drum beat. It grows louder with every passing day. The wealthy one is no longer far. They are circling closer, and soon they will reveal themselves. Type Amen to get blessing. 1414. Your story will not end in struggle. Your story will rise into abundance. This is the turning point you have been waiting for. The wealthy one admires something in you that cannot be bought. Your resilience, your strength, your authenticity. These qualities are like a magnet pulling them toward you. Their wealth may be great, but what they see in you is greater. The letter of their name will soon break the silence. It will come in a way that cannot be denied, and it will unlock the next chapter of your life. You will know it when it happens. Suspense lingers because heaven wants you ready. Not shocked, not doubtful, but steady and aware when this divine meeting arrives. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515. The veil of mystery is still covering their face, but the energy around you says they are closer than ever. You are being guided to pay attention because their wealth is not ordinary. It carries a destiny link straight to you. The letter that begins their name has already brushed against your life in ways you might not even realize yet. Archangel Michael says, you are entering a divine intersection where two paths collide. Their path full of influence and wealth is being pulled toward your path full of strength and unseen glory. This meeting was written long before you even knew it. The wealthy one has been observing silently. They know what storms you walked through, and that is why their heart is drawn to you. They see the fire that survived the flood, and they cannot look away anymore. The suspense remains heavy because the exact moment of their appearance is hidden. It is meant to surprise you, to shock you with the force of destiny. And when the letter of their name is revealed, your spirit will tremble with recognition. Type Amen to get blessing. 1616. Your life has carried delays, but not denials. Everything you endured was setting the stage for this divine entrance. The wealthy one is coming not just to bless you, but to walk with you into the future. They have faced their own hidden struggles, but their victories placed wealth in their hands. Now that wealth is being guided toward your life, it is not charity. It is destiny's repayment for what you lost. The letter that begins their name carries fire. It will appear in your day like a signal, a whisper from heaven saying, "This is the one." When you see it, everything will click into place. Suspense is building like thunder before the storm. The silence will soon break and their presence will become undeniable. Tape men to get blessing. 1717, the wealthy one does not walk lightly. Wherever they go, doors open and people listen. When they choose to stand with you, the world itself will shift in your favor. Their name is a shield as much as it is a blessing. It protects, it honors, it elevates. That first letter is already echoing in your life. You have noticed it repeating, haven't you? Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the weight of this connection. You are not being chosen randomly. You are being aligned intentionally. Heaven has already secured the path. So nothing can block it." The suspense is the sign itself. If you feel it, if your heart beats faster when you think of this, it is because their energy is already brushing against yours. Type Amen to get blessing. 1818, this person's wealth is not measured in money alone. It is measured in power, influence, and reach that goes beyond what you could imagine. And soon it will be tied to your name. Your story will be rewritten in front of those who mocked you. The wealthy one will bring validation that silences every critic. No voice will be able to rise against what heaven has already sealed. The first letter of their name is a bridge. Once you cross it, there is no going back to the life of lack and rejection you once knew. You will rise higher than you ever thought possible. The suspense you feel is not in vain. It is a countdown to the moment of their arrival. And that moment is closer than you think. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919. The wind around your life is shifting, carrying unseen voices that whisper a name you cannot yet speak aloud. It begins with one letter. A letter that refuses to leave your thoughts. A letter that feels like destiny itself. Suspense is the curtain keeping you from seeing the whole picture. But that curtain is about to be torn open. This wealthy one has walked halls of power and sat at tables where decisions are made. Yet even in their influence, their heart is unsettled until it finds its place with you. They do not approach you out of chance. They are pulled toward you by divine order. Archangel Michael says, every delay you have faced was preparing you for this alignment. If it had come earlier, you would not have been ready to carry it. But now you are strengthened and the moment is almost here. Their wealth is more than numbers. It is a force that bends situations, opens doors and silences opposition. And when it connects with you, your life will carry that same force. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The initials of their name are no longer hidden in shadows. You may notice them in dreams, hear them repeated unexpectedly, or see them appear in random places. These are confirmations that the reveal is coming. Your spirit has been sensing them without even knowing why. A sudden pull in your chest, a strange awareness in the air, a deep restlessness at night. All of it is tied to their nearness. They admire you not because of what the world sees, but because of what only heaven reveals. They see strength, courage, and truth in you that others missed. That is why their steps are already aligning with yours. The suspense you feel now is proof that heaven's clock is ticking. Every second brings their arrival closer. Type Amen to get blessing. 2121. The wealthy one is not careless with their attention. They choose carefully, and once they choose, they stand firm. That is why their gaze on you is unshakable. You may feel as though eyes are watching you even in silence. That is no illusion. Their energy has already touched your life, and soon their physical presence will confirm it. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is not ordinary. That is why this wealthy person was chosen to walk with you. It takes someone strong to recognize someone chosen. Their wealth is the vessel, but their heart is the key. The letter that begins their name will resound in your soul when you hear it. You will know instantly that this is the moment everything changes. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222. This is not about envy or comparison. This is about destiny and fulfillment. Where you were once overlooked, now you will be celebrated. Where you were once denied, now you will be granted. The wealthy one does not arrive empty-handed. They carry with them blessings that will alter your path forever. Their presence alone will silence storms that try to swallow you. The suspense is almost unbearable, but it is proof that heaven's plan is in motion. Do not be surprised when signs intensify, when the letter of their name appears more frequently, when everything seems to point to them. They are closer than you think. The silence before the storm is almost over. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323. The space around you is no longer ordinary. It vibrates with a hidden presence. You feel it in your chest, in the weight of the air, in the stillness that holds a quiet tension. The wealthy one is not imagining you from afar anymore. They are moving in silence toward your life. Their steps are calculated, precise, and covered in secrecy. They understand that revelation at the wrong time can draw envy or sabotage. That is why suspense surrounds you, shielding what is meant for you until the perfect hour. Archangel Michael says, your time is no longer delayed. The wealthy one's name is already hovering above you like a sealed envelope waiting to be opened. The letter that begins their name is written in your destiny like fire etched into the sky. Their wealth has carried them far, but their soul longs for what only you bring. They are drawn not by surface things, but by the depth of your being, and soon their silence will break into an undeniable encounter. Tape men to get blessing. 2400 hours 24. The wealthy one has faced storms of their own, but they emerged stronger, carrying abundance in their hands. That abundance is not just for them. It is meant to overflow into your life. This is why their journey is leading them straight to you. Every sign you've noticed lately, repeated numbers, initials appearing, dreams that feel too real are confirmations. You are not mistaken. The wealthy one is already writing their way into your story. They are not impressed by empty things. They see what others missed. The resilience, the unshakable light, the hidden strength within you. That is what pulls them closer each day. The suspense is heaven's way of preparing you. Your heart must be ready to hold this blessing without fear or doubt. Type Amen to get blessing. 2525. The letter that begins their name has already brushed across your path. Perhaps in a conversation, perhaps in a place you didn't expect, perhaps in a way that startled you. That was no coincidence. It was confirmation. They will not arrive loudly. They will arrive in perfect timing. Like a key fitting into a lock, their presence will unlock the next level of your life. When they appear, you will not need proof. You will feel it instantly. Archangel Michael says, the suspense is nearly over. What you have carried in faith is about to be revealed in sight. Their name is already written in the heavens beside yours. This wealthy one is closer than you realize. The silence before the revelation is about to give way to a sound that will shake your spirit. Type Amen to get blessing. 2626. Do not doubt the signs anymore. What you feel in your chest, that restless pull, is not imagination. It is confirmation. The wealthy one's approach cannot be stopped. Your life is shifting into alignment. Every obstacle that tried to block you is falling away, clearing the path for this arrival. The letter at the start of their name is the clue that will soon be undeniable. They are drawn to you because your story carries weight. You are not ordinary, and they recognize that truth even before speaking to you. That is why they cannot walk away. Suspense grows heavier because the moment is near. Every hour brings you closer to the revelation. Type Amen to get blessing. 2727.